It was a slow burn week on General Hospital, with much of the week taking a long time to get anywhere. By Thursday, we were finally seeing some advancement in the stories, but also what felt like some misdirection. Let's dive into what happened and speculation of what's to come. Last week, I agreed with many fans that Drew's obsession with Nina was going to push Carly away. And this week, it began to happen. Carly finally gave me a reason to cheer her on when she told Drew that her first issue of Crimson was her last, as he'd broken his promise to end his war with Nina when they took her magazine from her. Stand your ground, Carly. Don't let him talk you into coming back to Crimson. I loved Carly reiterating what Nina said about blackballing her from starting a rival magazine, also showed what little faith Drew had in Carly. The clock is ticking on Jason's return, and if that isn't the nail in Drew's coffin, it will sure be another turning point, possibly setting up a love triangle between the three. I also still feel as if Drew's rage will eventually explode and cause physical harm to Nina somehow. Maybe some kind of physical chase leading to a fall. Drew doing it intentionally would ruin the character further, and Drew's character has been ruined. And if Carly does dump Drew, you know that will go on his list of things that are Nina's fault. However, the preview for Monday has Drew having a heart-to-heart with Curtis and suggesting maybe he do this for her. It looks like Drew could give up his need for revenge against Nina. But my speculation last week was right on, and Valentin purchased the Invader to put Nina in charge as the publisher. Her first order of business was to install a gossip column, which she intends to use to smear Carly and Drew. Hopefully, with Carly walking away from Crimson, Nina will shift her plan and just focus on Drew. But if Drew drops his vendetta, will Nina drop hers? Wouldn't it be nice for them all to just move on, because fans are tired of it all? Ending this needs to be one of the new writer's first orders of business, please. Also, Nina's plan seems silly to me, because who would want to read gossip about Carly and Drew? They are about as exciting as Finn and Liz. One thing I have enjoyed is seeing Nina interacting more with Valentin, even if he's not helping her to try and move on from this never-ending vendetta. If we can't have Vanna, then I wouldn't mind a return to Valentina. Nina finally got served divorce papers, leading to a nasty war of words with Diane. And once again, Valentin is pushing bad advice on Nina and advising her not to give Sonny a quick divorce if she wants to get his attention. However, based on Friday's episode, it looks like the end of Sonny and Nina is in sight, as Sonny took off his ring after a chat with Ava. And could it be any more obvious that they are headed towards setting up something romantic between Ava and Sonny? I would rather they remain friends, as I said last week, as Sonny seems to usually not be on good terms a lot of the time with his exes. After being warned by Curtis that she likely was a target of the mob boss shooter, Selena Wu learned her trusted sidekick, Mr. Lai, had betrayed her and set her up to be taken out. After being threatened by Sonny, he revealed the boss in charge goes by the name Stone. Of course, Stone Cates is gone, and it seems Sonny is suspect of John, not Jagger Cates. Sure enough, at the same time, John was oddly trying to shut Anna's attempt to use Cyrus to get the arms dealer to fork over a name. It was suspicious, but perhaps just a red herring. Oh, and how great was it to see Selena back? She's been missed and should be a bigger part of this storyline moving forward now that she too is a target. We all know Jason is headed back, and most suspect he's in the man behind the shooting. Plus, he was also known as Stone Cold. Of course, there is also Morgan Stone Corinthos, who has been talked about a lot lately along with Jason. Still, it is looking more like Jason is in charge. Now that we also know there is more than one shooter taking orders, it may explain why they haven't been able to take Sonny out. Because it's not Jason behind the gun. And Friday's episode, where Cyrus learned from O'Neill that the man they are looking for is a ghost, a dead man, sure points to Jason. Still, I'm not counting Cyrus out. How convenient was it that Heather attacked him and disabled his microphone? Because that's when he had a hush-hush conversation with O'Neill and got this information on the dead man. Is that really what was said between them, or what Creus wants them to believe? Cyrus could be using the name Stone himself to rattle Sonny, just as Sonny noted to Ava. Jason being behind this just feels too easy. Then again, on General Hospital, sometimes the obvious they beat us over the head with turns to be what's actually going on. It's been one of my chief gripes, they drag these stories out too long, and by time.